Welcome to episode 10 of the Hard Truth Guys. We're here to talk to you about political stuff again. Fun stuff. Oh, I don't remember. Well, yeah.
Where's the bacon?
Yeah.
I'm already right here. Look,
All right,
I got my napkin.
Look, D-Bag forgot to pull out the pork belly and defrost it in time, so.
Talked about it last week.
I know. Me too.
Bacon
All right, ready? We'll play an imaginary. yeah. Okay. Think about pork belly. Think about it. Just materialize it in your mind with brown sugar. All right.
Next week we better have
And sugar plums.
Am I going to have to call you, remind you? I'll set it.
I reminded you this morning, didn't I?
I know, but
With the picture of the pig
and that's what I'm like. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. I'm like,
I sent them a picture of the back ass of a pig walking with a thong on. and I was like, pork anybody? Yeah. And I kind of thought we were going to eat people.
You know what it was? I had a case of the Bidens. I had a case of the Biden. It's, I didn't remember.
Yeah. And you know what? Speaking of that, that sounds like a good segue into what.
I think I should be forgiven because I couldn't remember.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, we won't,
I think you
put any
forgot something
charges.
else right now, but I won't bring it up until later.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But I know it's going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. What we're talking about.
I don't know. So, apparently our president is senile. And that's,
What?
That's according to his own Justice Department.
You know they're blaming Garland for that report?
Good.
Go on Fox News. They're blaming Garland. His chief guy, they're blaming him for calling that. It's so fucking hilarious.
You know, every time I hear that guy's name, I think of a Christmas tree.
Judy Garland?
No, Judy Garland.
We're good. Yeah.
There it is.
Your
White
heels
House
together
points
3
finger
times
for-
and fall down a staircase.
Look at this. Here it is. Okay. It says White House points finger for special counsel report detailing president's poor memory.
Poor.
Biden's
You know,
guy.
I think I'm understanding what the special in special counsel is.
Special ed?
It's
Yes.
yes.
Yeah. All right. All day.
It's
Hey, so just off on a quick before we get into this one, isn't Trump going to be doing a rally in AOC's district?
Oh, when's this happening? I didn't hear
Hey.
that.
He did an interview on Fox Business with Maria
This is-
Bartiromo, I think a week ago.
this would be good for Trump.
You know what?
If he
Hey,
drank,
she's
because
on the weekend, right?
Yeah. She's on Sunday.
This would
she's
be-
very intelligent. That
Oh,
woman.
of course
very
she is.
intelligent, yeah.
This would be great for Trump if he drank, because AOC could actually just make all the drinks. You know, and
and again,
oh, I'm sorry, Sandy.
Yeah, we
Sandy.
still don't have the green screen with Sandy
yeah,
pouring
Yeah,
drinks
yeah,
behind us
yeah,
yet.
yeah.
Well, sooner or later
shaky,
that'll
shaky,
happen.
shaky, shaky.
Yeah. So you know what? While give your guys. What do you guys think about this? I'm going to try to pull up.
I think that is complete BS. That you try to nail Trump on documents that he had. Of course, we talked a little bit about it, I think, last week with the fact that they staged the photographs and removed them out of this completely secure room that Trump had the
took photos
documents
of it.
in,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And they want to totally roast Trump, grill this dude, yet you find documents near Biden's Corvette in his garage and just
Did you see the pictures that they had?
I
They showed
didn't.
other pictures. The boxes were just like falling apart.
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
like
they were like
bankers'
water
boxes
damage.
or whatever,
Top
just rotting away.
Top secret.
Yeah,
Shit from
exactly.
Afghanistan, really?
Yeah.
How the hell is he getting away with that
Yeah.
shit?
Because he would present himself to a jury as just a feeble old man with a poor memory.
Okay,
Oh,
so wait.
Remember, this is the man that runs the country.
Right, but when was this report done? Was what, last year, right?
Yeah, I would
So
say
think
last
about
year.
this now. If that report was done last year and it was that bad then.
Oh, yeah,
What
it's
do
not
you
like
think
your
he's
dementia
right
gets
now?
any better with time.
Yeah, exactly. That's
So,
what I'm saying.
right.
Who's running? So today also I saw on Fox News today that
There,
remember we were talking about who they're going to slide in possibly, and I'm like, nah, there's no talk about it. Well, somebody's talking about it now.
Kamala. They're trying to say Kamala looks like a rock star now compared to
No.
compared to this.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
I love that. Yeah, we talked about that last week, right? Where the
Vivek was-
Obamas are trying to rally
Yeah, but I
against
didn't
the
think it was
Biden.
going. There was no talk about it, but Vivek spoke about it today or yesterday, saying that this is what they're going to do. This report is going to be like, oh, he can't do anything anymore. Article 25.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh,
They
yeah,
heard
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Were they trying
Push
to pull
her
that on
back
Trump?
in there for
Yeah.
the last few months that she's in there, right?
Who? Camel Toe?
They'll probably put her in for the first female president. They'll put her in there for a few months.
And black,
they
so
do
that
that.
checks 2 boxes.
Yeah,
You know
But the
what
reason
make
why
a-
they're going to probably put Big Mike in there is because they're able to slide her out because she's a woman and she's black too.
Yeah.
With a penis.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
What do you talk? What do you leave into that?
I know,
for?
because it's just natural.
Oh, well,
Oh,
no,
well,
I don't
mean that.
Oh,
I'm
what
just-
you did it too.
Leaning and leaning in.
Right, we
And-
told-
I
just
want to
talked
make
to-
sure the podcast audio catches what I need to emphasize.
You know, it would make a great episode for us. Once we get this green screen, get it set up, we should really put together a whole bunch. Like we could probably run hours of this, but for time frame,
we could.
all of Biden's gaffes.
Oh, there's a guy on YouTube I watch.
Does he do it already? Does he?
Walk, Don't
We
Run
sit here, we
Productions.
control it. We can watch it as the people are watching
Oh.
behind us.
It's
Yep.
just
We can stop and laugh at it, and then okay, the next one, please.
Yep.
every day.
Oh, so then after this all came out that Biden was officially senile, according to his own Justice Department,
Senile.
then he quickly hurried to make a couple appearances and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, they went just as you thought they would.
Rogue.
Yeah, he's like, what was the one of them? He goes, yeah, I told you that when I got elected, I'd be the president for everybody. For not just
Well, half the country. Yeah.
Well, he said, I'll be the president for everybody. Not just it was he said red and green states.
Red and green. Oh, Christmas dates.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
And then-
I think of the M&Ms at Christmas time, red and green.
And then there was another one. I was trying to say. I just saw it before I was watching, and crap, I can't remember what it was. It'll come to me. But,
What Biden?
Oh.
Oh.
You see, it's rubbing off on you, man.
Well, I am
rubbing
old. I do have a poor memory.
You drinking from the same water sources.
Man, there's a lot of this document thing, man.
Dude,
Jesus.
it's insane that.
It's 388 page. What the?
Yeah.
So I guess the long and short there, watchers, is they want to grill Trump, but let Biden slide because he's an old, feeble man.
You know what's going to happen now is that if they
Makes sense.
even take him to trial, Trump, you know that there's going to be sympathizers of Trump on the stand.
Oh,
And they're
yeah.
going to be like, well, wait a minute. Didn't Biden just get off on all this shit?
Yeah, right.
They're not going to commit him.
Here's what I think.
So it's not going to happen.
I think that all these charges against Trump, if they could stick them on him and find him guilty that he would serve jail time, I think by this point, if Trump wins the election, it's not going to happen until after the election. Charges are going to come through and find him guilty, charge him with jail time, and he's going to pardon himself. And I asked if you could do that, if that's possible, and they said, yeah, absolutely.
They can't do anything once he becomes president because you can't indict a sitting president. According to what Merrick Garland's saying,
That's
you
right.
can't go after Joe Biden.
Does anybody believe anybody that's on that side, really?
It's all
But
hearsay.
I mean, let's take a quick little peek at.
We haven't
So-
heard from Christopher Wray lately.
Christopher Wray. Do we need to hear from him?
Nah.
No, that's okay.
Isn't he still in as a CIA head or
Yeah,
FBI head?
Yeah, he is, but he's got his
But
hands full
that's-
with all the illegals coming through.
Yeah,
They're trying to
yeah.
figure out where they're going to stop where first.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, shit's going to happen.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Unbelievable.
I hate to talk about that, but shit will happen.
And that's what
happen.
it's going to have to happen.
Well, we're running
before-
out. We're running. Hey, folks! Every day, every new episode of The Hard Truth is 1 week closer to something that's going to happen
Yeah.
because it's what's the deadline on this? November?
November.
Well, yeah, it would be what, November
2nd
3rd?
week in November
No,
or first week in November?
5th or the
It's
6th.
Third?
isn't it?
No, election day is the 3rd, isn't it?
Yeah,
Look at
well,
us.
Okay.
Look at us. We're the hard truth guys.
We're Hard Truth.
Fucking
We're now the
myself
soft
right
truth
now.
guys.
Let's speak for yourself.
Yeah. Speak for yourself.
Personal problem.
Soft?
Softy.
SAWFT?
Soft.
Yeah. Soft.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where
And
we
we need,
got
that's
here?
what we need. We need a
What, catchphrase?
yeah.
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 Election day is the 5th of
The
November.
5th
I
of
was
November,
wrong.
right.
I was off
Okay.
like 2 days.
Yeah, not
Two
well,
days,
no.
2
I
days
mean,
after daylight savings.
well, no. I mean, according to Democrats, it can go up to 2 weeks past that. So. It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Just make the rules as you go. That's cool.
Well, I mean, that's what they do. That's what they're good at.
What's that?
So anyway, so with this whole Biden thing, If you look at the indictment or not the indictment, but the paperwork, I forget what they're calling it. The special report, whatever it is.
Special report.
Yeah. So in there, they outlined that he willfully he kept these documents when he shouldn't have.
Nope.
He took them.
All right.
Problem number one.
Right. Which is a felony, a
Correct.
crime. Then when he
Well,
wrote,
according to the National Archives.
well, no, that's
is a
under
crime.
the Espionage Act.
Yeah, right.
When he wrote his,
Can you believe that this motherfucker's got the hands on the nukes? He's got the football. This guy.
No, he doesn't.
No.
The Marine standing behind him with the handcuffed briefcase has it.
I don't think
Thank God.
if you told him that he had the football, he'd probably try to throw it as a pass.
Oh yeah,
that
you're
guy's
right.
a fucking
You're
retard.
Right. Idiots.
So that's the first thing. So when he wrote his, I think it was it his first or his second memoir, because he's that important of a guy, Joe Biden, he had to write a second memour.
Right.
He didn't write
Because he
shit.
forgot.
No, he didn't.
He had a ghostwriter.
Right.
But
Biden wrote a second memoir because he
in
forgot the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But in all this paperwork, it says that he shared classified documents
With that guy.
Yeah. Again, what is that?
Espionage.
Funny.
Yep.
Memoir sounds a lot like memory,
Which he doesn't
or
have.
lack of.
And then so he had all these interviews with the Department of Justice, and they said that he couldn't remember when he served as vice president.
Stupid.
That his son.
He didn't remember the
that
day
Bo died.
That is the day that he died.
Well, Bo died in, I think we're up to like 21 different ways
right,
now.
yeah.
Right,
First he
exactly.
died in Afghanistan.
Bo died of cancer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Not serving, not getting shot in Afghanistan, he died of cancer.
Yeah, he
Yep,
died from a disease.
Joe, watch this. Your son died of cancer.
It sucks, but stop making up stories.
Oh, and didn't he call Trump Congressman Trump?
Oh, well, that's
Yeah,
among
yeah,
other
yeah,
things. He
Congressman
called
Trump.
him City President Trump, so
There's
he don't even know where he is.
There's so many fuck ups that this guy talks about every day during the week.
Yep.
You can't remember. them
Oh,
all.
that's what the other gaff was.
You'd have to be following around like the news people and taking notes of all the stupid shit
Which
that
they
comes
won't
out of
do.
that
I
fucking
want
mouth.
to put this dude in the Hall of Mirrors and watch him try to shake hands with what he sees. With everything.
So he twice, what was it, last week? In press conferences, he said that he had conversations with these people in 2021 when they had died years ago.
Yeah, that one person. That was
Helmut,
the leader of
Helmut
Egypt.
Kohl. Yep.
Yeah.
And then
Who died like 14 years prior or whatever.
And the other guy
years
was
were, right.
the Chancellor of Germany.
Oh, yeah.
He made a
Chancellor of
mistake
Germany, right.
calling a president from another country, something like that too, didn't he?
Yep. And he said that he got the president of Mexico to open the gates to let the aid into Israel. So now he thinks that Mexico is...
Oh, he confused Egypt with Mexico? Or yeah. Wrong.
and this is the
Only
guy.
in America, folks. Only in America.
Only in America.
So here's something a little serious, though. But how do you think that makes people from around the world look at us? Like, this
Like a
this
joke.
is the guy...
They're laughing like we are.
They're
But a little bit harder.
They look at America as a joke now. What?
Why do you think that's why I said before? Remember last week about when Iran is doing all their stupid shit over there, and what do? Stop.
Yep.
Stop.
Don't
Because
you know?
because they're able to do whatever they want because they know we're not going to do anything.
Right, when Trump's like, I will put my foot in your ass. and try me.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
I think he would too.
I
don't literally, but I think.
I think he might literally put his foot in somebody's ass.
What do you got down there? You got a box of nuts over there?
No.
Salty nuts.
I've got this.
Not
Not a...
What?
There. This is my favorite
Salty nuts.
Yes. Those
This
are
is
the
in a box.
almonds.
Have these
Yes.
been down here like we just leave these down
Yeah,
here? So I'm
right.
eating stale nuts now.
Wow. Yeah.
Why? I ate them.
Yeah,
You ate
stale
them?
nuts
Yeah,
in your
he was
mouth.
eating-
Yeah, I was eating them. That's right.
What's up with this?
I
I don't
know.
know, man.
Ooh,
These
last week-
nuts.
I feel the hostility.
Last week it was cream in the mouth. Now it's nuts in the
And
mouth.
now it's still.
What's
you know,
going on with you, man?
It's
What's
just where it
going on,
goes.
huh?
It's just where it goes.
Are you okay?
What? What are you against certain groups?
Oh, no. Whoa.
Hey,
Well,
hey, now.
all I got to say is just because you believe it, don't expect me to believe your delusions.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I'm saying
Thank
about
you.
that.
Yeah, don't put it in my face.
So how? Yeah.
Oh,
So how do we
boy.
feel about it? You know, so what do we think about how we're viewed as America? We're viewed as a joke at this point.
Yeah, and that's sad.
and that's sad. America was the place that that was a cultural melting pot, a land of dreams, and
Oh, it's a fucking melting pot, all right.
Yeah.
and the place where everybody attained to want to try to get to do their own and to be to be one. And now we're looked at as a laughing stock of the world because of what this senile man has done. And it really
makes you wonder: is it all part of a plan? But then again, here's
It
the
is.
thing.
I told you the guys are playing.
Yeah, I know, but if America's such this shitty place, then it's racist and there's systemic racism and all this stuff. And why were there 300,000 people that came across the border last month?
It's
Why
all
is that?
talking points, man. It's all to
You know?
divide people. And
We
that's
forgot the biggest talking point.
What's
no,
that?
more than that?
What was that? Wasn't there an interview that was
Tucker?
yeah Tucker
with
Did you watch
Mr.
it?
Putin.
I watched a little bit of it. I had some other stuff I had to do and I couldn't watch it all.
It's very
But-
interesting. About,
Yeah.
I think Carlson was Putin down the truth.
Oh my god!
You know what I watched?
Hit him.
Yeah.
I gotta throw
You know what
my
I
fork
watched?
at you.
Putin down the truth?
Putin down the truth. Yeah, I know, corny. Yes, put a fork in me. I'm done. You know what I watched? I watched and I'm not really for it, but musicals because it presented a lot. I watched 1776. It's in a musical format, which is not really I think any of our gigs to watch. It was actually interesting to learn a lot of the history about the country from that movie. Do you realize how close we were to not forming this country? We were literally one vote away. Like, it had to be unanimous on the decision to draft the Declaration of Independence, and that all the states had to agree that were a part of it. And there was one state that did not want to agree because really one of the things that was originally written in the original drafting of the Declaration of Independence was to abolish slavery. And of course we know that came later with Lincoln, but until that was scratched out of the Declaration of Independence, one state wouldn't vote for it. So it came immensely close to not forming this country.
Do we get extra points for notes that we take?
Well, I
can
guess we
give
got a
extra
point
points.
system here. Hold it. Wait a minute.
Well, all I gotta say is we're pretty close on time for today.
Hold it.
We got anything that
I just want to say one more
Yeah.
thing. Did you guys watch any good movies besides what I mentioned at 17? You guys have any good entertainment stuff?
I watched a movie called 3 Days Left, I think it was. It was on Netflix.
Okay.
It was about a woman, a family, a man, woman, and a kid. And the woman that got into an argument with her boss, and she left in the parking lot. Previous to her coming out, her boss had gotten knocked out with a fire extinguisher, and the mugger touched the woman because she was taking all her shit and he got all the blood on. So so now the woman's coming around the corner to get to her car, the mugger's running out, hits her in the back, so she's got blood on her back from the woman that died.
Right.
And she noticed that the fire extinguisher was in front of her car, so she picks it up and puts it on the side, goes home. The next morning they go.
She's getting
The next morning they go, they arrested her, they put her in jail, and they're like, look, you did it. Your fingerprints all over it.
Right.
You're in for life. Then the guy was like, we're getting her out of there. I'm getting her out of there.
Cool.
And they figured a plan to get her out.
Yeah.
Broke her out of jail. Got the kid, and it was a pretty intense movie. I was
cool.
like, yeah, and they wind up going to like the Philippines, and
All
then
right.
at the end of the show, the detectives that first arrested her went back to the scene. They were trying to
Figure out how it
figure
occurred.
out like maybe that really didn't happen the way it did.
Right.
So it was a pretty good movie. I think we
Yeah.
should watch that. Yeah.
I would recommend a movie to our viewers, The Beekeeper.
Oh yeah, I want to
If
see
you
that.
want to see some people get the shit beat out of them,
Jason Statham.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's so the concept is that a beekeeper
We're
is
running
one that is
Running short.
yeah, I know. Well, real quick, is one that is a beekeeper is one that's sort of above all special forces and training and really when the country, which is kind of like a hive, when it goes out of balance, the beekeeper is called in to make it right. So I highly suggest it. Excellent movie, The Beekeeper.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway,
The only thing I got is one of my bosses sent me a thing for, I guess, something series coming up on Netflix called House of Ninjas. Supposed to be pretty good.
nice.
That, and then I think it's called Where Evil Lurks. I still got to check that out, but that looks really good.
No. Does the talking, does it match with what they're saying, or is it
it
the
all
old Chinese where
No.
you know,
No, yeah, everything. It's probably in either Japanese or Korean, but House of Ninjas is probably Japanese. But I watch everything with subtitles, so. But I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
The one I'm working on now is the next one, which is kind of like The Beekeeper. It's called The Bricklayer, and it's kind of along the same
I
concept.
saw. Yeah.
I haven't really made my
He
determination.
carries a bag with the bricks
Yeah,
and the trowel.
and the trowel,
Yeah,
so-
I saw the previews
And,
for that.
and the third one is going to be The Pipe Layer.
But that's a different type of
That's
movie.
different. Anyway. All right. Anyway, thank you for watching
Oh,
us.
wait,
Thank you. Go ahead, Charlie. I'm sorry.
player?
What's that?
What the hell was that?
Laying the pipe.
Laying the pipe. I didn't know you could count, man.
I don't know.
I take my shoes off. All right, one real quick thing. Who's going to win the game tomorrow?
Who's playing?
49ers and
and Chiefs, right? Well, according to the
No.
conspiracy theories, it's going to be the
Fuck that.
Chiefs.
Fuck
All
that.
right.
Who do you think's going to win?
Me, because I won't be watching.
Yeah,
So I
I
win.
probably won't, but I don't know. I've always kind of I like the 49ers, so I guess I'd probably root for 49ers.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I
Yeah.
hope I'm going to win too because I'm in the pool.
Excellent.
Oh, that's right.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't have any of them at work this year, but
All right, we're running along. So anyway,
This guy needs
that's
to eat.
5.
Yeah,
gotta
this is it.
eat.
It's gotta
I gotta
go
go
pass
for
out in a
sushi.
minute.
I gotta eat. I'm going for sushi. Yeah.
so just remember,
He's going to slide some stuff down your throat. Oh, go ahead.
there's nothing like the hard truth.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bye bye.
Bang.